Ready, 50, 50's the mic, 50's the mic. And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I'm going to run you over. Wait. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. On the ball. Go, Mike 50.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Mike. Yellow. Yellow. Two, fellas, let's go. Mike 59. Man, I got
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
57, colors. You move. Jeff, I don't need to.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock. Down.
Complete to Demarcus Robinson. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Keep it up. Mike, check. 59. Watch the screen. He's coming. Double up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. 23 yards on the play.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Mahomes now on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
25. 44. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Whip. Watch the whip. He's checking. Crash. Check.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
On third and 1, Ryan. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on fourth.
Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
I got it. Yellow.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right up.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. That's 2 really excellent drives for them to start this ballgame, both ending with touchdown passes.
In big picture, they look great, don't they? Like a well-oiled machine right now. But let's down focus a little bit and talk about the guy calling the signals and throwing the passes. He is playing with precision right now, scanning the field and making excellent throws.
This fielded at the 2. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Defense, let's go. Hey, express.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie, blue 80. Right 25. Rip right. 25. Check 25. Hey, express. 36. Greystone, travel. Get out.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready, blue 80. Right 25. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Let him go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan, pass incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Charlie. Hey, check right south. Mike is a 50. Check right.
They'll indeed go for him with Ryan. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
50 to Mike. Defense 21. Check 99. Check 99.
Hey, high 7.
6 guys. Check. Wait.
11.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Hey, echo.
We got it. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All day.
Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. What's the run? They're running.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Kill.
Topper!
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. Ryan now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. 5 yards on the touchdown run. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They're going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I'm going 22. I'm going back to you. Ready to go. Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh?
Hey, zoom.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Ryan now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Ogbah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And now here comes Kansas City. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10.
14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And Freeman lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
First down and goal.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal.
Check 59, Mike is 59. Check, 59. Watch the curve.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Double tight.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Mike 25. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's go.
On second down, it's Freeman. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check three.
They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Mike 59. General. Flash. Kill. Collect. Check.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Attack.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now first and 10 at the 34. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now on 2nd and 13, Ryan, and finding the tight end Hooper. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, South. Pull it together. Mike 50. Hey, Tuesday. Let's put that.
Hey, wahoo!
Go! Ready, go!
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, we're ready. 50. All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Taken down back at the
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Hey, right.
Now on 2nd and 13, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You got tight right there. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
This one caught by Ridley. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
I'm coming after you. Got it.
Five.
Stay with your man. 50's the mic. Right here. Ready, son. 50, Mike. 50. Hey, I can't reach. Ready, son.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 28 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59. Watch the backer, watch the backer. Nice 7, let's go. Check 59, Mike.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow, yellow. There's a line, right? Say 43, 43, 15.
Ricky.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelce. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Mahomes firing complete. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now Ryan back into his end zone. The left side completion to Jones. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field. On the counter, Devontae Freeman works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ryan. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Emmanuel Agba picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Mike's 50. Hey, South. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Gun. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
And that'll set him back 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch twist.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Better bring it.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Attack! Charlie. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike's 59.
Back to throw, Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That sack was by Isaiah Oliver from his quarterback position.
61.
Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Check 31. 64. Weak.
Hey, red one. Same thing. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, Talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Face, face.
44, Mike.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And an alley to run. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
40, ready, blue 80, right 25.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
20, 20. Hey, Alpha. Hey, blue 80,
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick six. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
51.
44, Mike, 44.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. 6 man.
Now Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now it's Ryan. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my